greater Mount Charleston area has been a big part of my life for many years. It's kind of like our little oasis outside of Las Vegas. When the fire hit about 3 years ago, it took over. It burned everything in sight, came right up to the housing line. And we came up and saw against the horizon, everything is just black, trees dead. You know, this oasis that has been so like dear to our hearts just got wiped out. I wanted to do something, and it was just trying to find the right platform, and I was lucky enough to find it with Brew Gooders and Heineken. Brew Gooders is an organization within Heineken where we can help local markets and try to give back.
Go Mount Charleston is the nonprofit partner that directs the educational programs and volunteer programs here in the Spring Mountains.
I'm like, we go up there, we get the resources, we'll raise some money, we'll buy the trees, we'll plant them.
So when Antonio approached us and said, let's replant some trees, I literally laughed.
You know, and I was like, what? I'm trying to help you, and you're laughing at me? You know, so it didn't really seem right at first.
They hear that there's a fire, they want to plant a tree. I was like, no, if you've got 5 years.
Being in the beer business for so long, you hear no's a lot, right? So I just said, well, what are your big issues?
And I said, trash. Trash is the issue. Microtrash is those tiny little pieces of broken glass, broken bottles, any little bits of trash. So when you have lots of microtrash, you end up really affecting what grows in that area. So you end up with a lot of invasive species, and those are the things that dry out first. They're so easy to burn. That's what catches fire. At our 10th spring cleaning, we sat with our staff and we talked about how can we change this. The Spring Mountains don't have trash cans at trailheads. The trash is becoming more and more. No matter how much we say pack it in, pack it out, people aren't doing it because they don't want to take dirty trash back to their car.
Over the last 10 years, they picked up over 50 tons of trash. It's equivalent to 5 truckloads of Heineken 12-packs.
And so we started talking about if we could have a trash can at every trailhead, if we could have recycling at every trailhead, we could really make an impact here.
So I said, let's figure this out. Our community partners get requests hundreds of times a year, but because we had skin in the game, because of our reputation being Heineken, it helped convince them to come on board. And we're gonna brand it the Paint the Mountain Green Community Cleanup, and it's gonna be at the Southern Nevada Conservancy Gateway.
When Antonio first came to us with this idea, we just thought, wow, it's a perfect fit, because to do something like this, a little different, that the community actually sees and feels and your employees get to touch, I think makes a huge difference.
I sat down with Breakthrough and I said, look, we have a huge platform here where we can give back to the community and we can help our business.
What else is going to come now? What's the next steps after?
Then we started to think, okay, where could we raise money and how can we get our local partners in? And then you just kind of started to see this whole thing kind of take shape.
So we got convenience, we got grocery, and on-premise.
I think it's great that a national brand dialed into something in the local community, but this one really made sense, really tied into a lot of things that are important to us. For every unit we sold, we also donated $1 back to the Southern Nevada Conservancy. The people that are buying Heineken in our stores are the same people that are going up to the mountain, and it's a direct correlation, kind of a full circle.
The great thing about this initiative is that there's a long-term solution attached to it. And these cleanups are beneficial, they're important, and we need to continue to do them. But if we don't have long-term solutions or long-term goals to create solutions in place, these cleanups, we spin our wheels. We've donated the trash and recycling service for the entire year, and I think that these are going to help encourage people to dispose of things properly and keep the trail trash to a minimum.
Got over 150 people here today.
We're gonna have to do a count once we get everything in. And just thank you guys. This is one group, but we broke over 70 bags of trash.
We got the community involved, we got our retailers involved. We were able to sell a lot of beer. Smith's was up 4.3%. Green Valley Grocery was up 22% and increased distribution by 116. And PT's group was up 70%. But more importantly, everybody contributed and they made a difference.
It's easy to say, I want to help the world. It's easy to put a sticker on your water bottle. It's easy to, sign a petition. If people really want to make a difference, they have to walk the walk. Heineken did that.
If you want to get involved, find something that you're passionate about and go big.